Well, welcome back, you guys. We are on, oh, geez, what are we? Chapter 4? I think it's chapter 4. I don't know. I don't want to say I'm positive. Anyway, this chapter, whatever it may be, is called How Many Carbs Are in a Foot? So let's go. I think I'm the last person left on Earth who hasn't taken kale or quinoa. I don't know how to pronounce that word. It's Kuinoa. I promise I'm really not a dumbass, but some words I've never seen before, so I don't know how to pronounce them. Anyway, people keep raving about them being the next best thing, but I'm still all frightened rabbit from the time Victor made me the last big thing, and I was like, this rice has gone bad. And I didn't even think it was rice, and I didn't even think rice could go bad. Then Victor explained that it was risotto, and I was like, the stuff Gordon Ramsay is always yelling about? This is very disappointing. It's as if risotto doesn't know if it's mashed potatoes or rice, so it's just decided to be both, but badly. Victor argued that it was really more like grits, but grits you can smother with cheese and butter, and that's pretty much cheating. I'd eat a human foot if it was smothered in cheese and butter. Then Victor called my bluff, saying, you would not eat a human foot. You won't even finish this damn risotto. I'm not sure if this was a dare, but it didn't matter because he's right. I'm way too lactose intolerant. Everyone else at the dinner party would be tucking into their cheesy butterfoot, and I'd have to eat my foot parboiled and plain. That's my struggle, and it's very real. Very, very short chapter today, you guys. So at the bottom, that was literally the end of the chapter. At the bottom of the last sentence of the chapter, there is basically another little paragraph. I don't know if this was supposed to be part of the chapter, but it goes. 1. Victor just read this, and he says it sounds like I would eat my own foot, and that's just ridiculous. If I'm not even sure why I have to clarify this, but just to be clear, I would eat my own foot. I wouldn't eat my own foot, excuse me. That would be barbaric. Victor says that eating someone's foot isn't exactly kosher, but obviously I wouldn't do it unless the foot was aesthetically harvested, like how some indigenous tribes eat their dead as a sign of respect you couldn't turn down without being insulting. Oh, your cheesy foot looks delicious, but I just ate someone's grandma an hour ago and I am stuffed. No one is going to believe that. But frankly, I do sort of wonder how people taste. Cannibals say that we taste like pork, and bacon, my spirit animal. And bacon, is my spirit animal, so we're probably delicious. I feel sorry for tribes that used to be cannibals, but then stopped when the Christians came and inevitably ruined everything, because it would suck to be nostalgic for the comfort food of your childhood, but then never have it again because now it's suddenly not cool to eat your dead uncle. That's a shitty craving to have. Now that I would know. I never eaten a person before. Hell, I've never eaten kale. 2, it just concerned me that my footnote was literally a note about a foot. That's awesome. High five me. I guess there's always a silver lining, even when it involves human feet and you're too allergic to eat. So that whole thing was a footnote to the paragraph, you guys. That was really short, but hey, I mean, we're going on just 5 minutes time now, and that is chapter whatever we're at. The chapters are not labeled in this, but I'll know what chapter it is by looking back at my postings and finding out what last chapter I read. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. Very tiny, tiny little chapter. Again, I have not read many books in my life. I think I read one throughout my high school years. I don't even know how I passed English classes with them giving out so many books to read and me having to write an essay on them. I don't know. Obviously, you can tell I don't read very well because I stutter, but at the same time, my anxiety makes my gears turn faster and I get ahead of myself, making me kind of stutter and jumble around my words and look too far ahead in the sentence or paragraph and forget where I'm at. But anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful St. Patrick's Day coming up here in the coming weeks. I hope everybody stays safe and healthy. And as always, y'all please be good to each other.